Exactly 4 weeks ago today, I signed the Inflation Reduction Act into law, a single most important legislation passed in the Congress to combat inflation and one of the most significant laws in our nation's history, in my view. I said it then, and I'll keep saying it. With this law, the American people won and special interests lost. We've been around a long. How long we've been fighting for them? How long we've been taking on these interests? From the time I got to the Senate 720 years ago. I'm serious. Think about it. Let's be honest. Passing this law wasn't easy. I proposed it as soon as I got here, basically. And I've said that day that I was determined to work with Republicans. And I've done that on historic laws like the infrastructure law. Republicans came across the aisle and they've worked with us, and we got it done. We've achieved more bipartisan agreement in these nearly 2 years in my presidency than anyone thought was even remotely possible when I entered office. So I thank the Republicans who stood up. And I'm proud of it. It's been good for the country. But I believe Republicans could have and should have joined us on this bill as well. So I don't want to hear it anymore about big spending Democrats. We spend, but we pay. Ladies and gentlemen, the last guy had this job. Well, let me put it this way. This bill finally delivers on a promise that I've made to the American people for decades. But Republicans choose not to join us. In the end, every single Republican voted against this historic law. So it fell to the Democrats to meet this moment and deliver for the American people. And that's exactly what we did. Together, we'll champion investments that lift all American working families, provide for the future for our kids. I know it's been a hard few years in this country. The challenges we face are among the most difficult in history. But I have to tell you, as I stand here today, and a lot of you know me well, I am more optimistic than I've ever been in my entire life about America's future.